Ever wondered why some plain-dressed people drive cars while others use horse buggies? They look similar: modest clothing, head coverings, farming communities. But when winter temperatures plunge below zero, the differences become life or death serious. Amish freeze in unheated bedrooms, while Mennonites turn on electric furnaces. Amish travel by buggy through blizzards, while Mennonites drive heated cars. 10 winter rules that reveal how two groups with shared ancestry live completely different realities. Heating systems allowance. Amish homes rely exclusively on wood stoves for heat, typically one or two stoves heating entire houses. No central heating, no backup sources, no thermostats. When fire dies overnight, temperatures drop to near freezing. Bedrooms distant from stoves receive minimal heat. Mennonite homes use modern heating systems, electric furnaces, gas heating, or propane, with thermostats maintaining comfortable temperatures. Every room stays warm consistently. This difference matters in extreme cold. Amish families struggle to keep living areas above 50 degrees during severe weather. Elderly and young children face hypothermia risk. Health implications include increased respiratory infections, higher hypothermia rates in vulnerable populations, and burn injuries from families huddling near stoves. Mennonites avoid these risks through reliable heating. Winter transportation. Amish transportation remains horse and buggy regardless of weather. Snow, ice, sub-zero temperatures, blizzards, none eliminate the vehicle prohibition. Families travel in open or minimally enclosed buggies through dangerous conditions. Trips taking 10 minutes by car consume an hour by buggy. Mennonites permit cars, recognizing vehicles are safer than buggies on ice-covered roads in blinding snow. Families drive heated vehicles with winter tires. They reach destinations quickly, minimizing cold exposure and responding to emergencies without risking lives. Dangerous buggy travel causes regular accidents and deaths. Buggies slide on ice into cars. Drivers can't see buggies in snow. Horses panic in storms, overturning buggies. Every winter brings Amish fatalities that Mennonites avoid. This demonstrates the philosophical divide. Mennonites ask, what serves our people's welfare? Amish ask, what maintains separation from the world? Neither is stupid, they prioritize different values. Winter clothing materials. Amish. Only natural fibers are permitted: wool, cotton, and leather. No synthetic insulation materials like Thinsulate, no Gore-Tex waterproofing, no modern technical fabrics designed for extreme cold. Amish winter coats are heavy wool, water-absorbent rather than waterproof, and far less effective at maintaining warmth than modern materials. The commitment to natural materials creates genuine hardship during extended outdoor work in bitter cold. Mennonite. Modern winter coats and materials are fully permitted. Mennonites wear synthetic insulated jackets, waterproof outer layers, thermal underwear with modern fibers, and boots designed for extreme conditions. Their winter clothing provides superior protection, weighs less than Amish alternatives, and keeps wearers dry and warm in conditions where Amish clothing fails. Cold weather risks for Amish increase because their clothing simply doesn't perform as well. Wool coats become heavy when wet, reducing insulation value. Cotton absorbs moisture and loses warmth. The clothing restrictions mean Amish people working outdoors, farmers, construction workers, those doing winter chores face greater frostbite risk and cold-related injury than Mennonites doing identical work. Mennonite common sense approach treats clothing as practical necessity rather than spiritual statement. They see no moral virtue in suffering from inferior cold weather gear when better options exist. The Amish see the clothing restrictions as maintaining simplicity and separation from consumer culture's endless pursuit of technical innovation. Both positions are logically consistent with their underlying values, but winter survival favors the Mennonite approach. Emergency services access. Amish. Hospital and emergency services are avoided when possible, even during winter emergencies. The reluctance stems from multiple factors. Cost concerns, since Amish don't carry insurance. distrust of modern medicine, belief that God's will determines outcomes, and discomfort with English world institutions. Winter emergencies, hypothermia, frostbite, heart attacks during snow shoveling often go untreated or receive delayed treatment. Mennonite. Full access to modern emergency care is standard and encouraged. Mennonites call ambulances, visit emergency rooms, and seek immediate treatment for winter-related medical crises. Many carry health insurance, removing financial barriers to care. The willingness to fully engage with modern medical systems means faster response to emergencies and better outcomes. Frostbite and hypothermia treatment differences produce measurably different outcomes. Amish victims often suffer permanent tissue damage or death because treatment is delayed or refused. Mennonites receive rapid warming, circulation restoration, and advanced care that prevents long-term damage. The difference isn't access emergency services would treat Amish patients, but willingness to use those services. Death rates in winter emergencies are higher in Amish communities, though exact statistics are difficult to obtain due to limited reporting. Anecdotal evidence from rural emergency responders indicates Amish patients arrive later and sicker than comparable Mennonite or English patients. The delays result from trying home remedies first, waiting to see if the person improves, or traveling slowly by buggy to medical facilities that could be reached rapidly by car. Snow removal methods. Amish. Manual shoveling and horse-drawn plows are the only permitted snow removal methods. No gas-powered snow blowers. No electric snow throwers. No powered equipment. Large families mobilize all members, including children, to shovel paths, clear barn access, and remove snow from roofs. Horse-drawn blade plows clear farm lanes, but works slowly and require constant animal management. Mennonite. Snowblowers, tractors with plow attachments, and all modern snow removal equipment are fully permitted. Mennonites clear snow quickly and efficiently, often helping neighbors and community members with their equipment. The time and labor saved allows focus on other winter tasks rather than spending hours daily managing snow. Time and labor differences are substantial. An Amish family might spend 3 to 4 hours clearing snow after a major storm using manual labor. A Mennonite family completes the same task in 30 to 45 minutes with a snowblower. Over the course of a winter with multiple storms, this represents dozens of hours of additional physical labor for Amish families. Elderly and disabled considerations reveal the system's harshness. An elderly Amish widow living alone must somehow clear her own snow or depend on family members' charity. A disabled Amish person faces isolation when snow blocks their path and they cannot clear it themselves. Mennonite, elderly, and disabled can afford or access snow removal services or use equipment requiring minimal physical strength. Maintaining independence, Amish elderly often lose. Indoor lighting during winter. Amish, kerosene lamps and propane-powered lights provide only illumination sources. During winter's long dark hours, sunset by 4:30 p.m. in northern communities, families spend months doing everything by dim lamplight. Reading, sewing, homework, and household tasks happen in lighting levels that strain eyes and limit what's possible. The dim lighting creates a depressive atmosphere during the already challenging winter months. Mennonite. Electric lighting is fully permitted, allowing bright, consistent illumination throughout winter darkness. Mennonite homes are well lit, supporting reading, detailed work, and normal activities regardless of outside darkness. The lighting supports children's education, adults' productivity, and general mood during dark winter months. Safety issues with open flames become serious during winter when homes are closed up and ventilation reduced. Kerosene lamp fires, carbon monoxide accumulation, and burn injuries occur more frequently in winter months. Children doing homework by lamplight face increased fire risk. The romantic notion of lamplight becomes a hazardous reality during months of daily use. Impact on children's education and activities is measurable. Amish children studying by lamplight cannot read as easily or for as long as Mennonite children with electric lighting. Complex homework becomes more difficult. The lighting limitations compound educational disadvantages Amish children already face from ending formal schooling at 8th grade. Mennonite children face no such limitations, studying in bright light identical to public school environments, winter food preservation. Amish. Ice houses and root cellars provide only refrigeration and food storage options. Ice cut from ponds in winter gets stored in insulated ice houses to cool food throughout the year. Root cellars maintain cool temperatures for vegetables and some preserved foods. However, these methods provide inconsistent temperatures, limited capacity, and no ability to safely store many modern foods requiring reliable refrigeration. Mennonite. Refrigerators and freezers are fully permitted, allowing safe food storage at consistent temperatures. Mennonites freeze large quantities of food, store leftovers safely, and maintain food supplies that would spoil in Amish storage conditions. The reliable cold storage prevents food waste and foodborne illness that ice-based storage cannot. Food safety in fluctuating temperatures creates real health risks for Amish families. Ice houses warm as ice supply depletes. Root cellars vary with outside temperature. Foods stored in these conditions spoil faster and create illness risk. Meat, dairy, and prepared foods particularly suffer without reliable refrigeration. Mennonites face none of these risks, with appliances maintaining precise temperatures. Spoilage and waste differences are economically significant. Amish families lose more food to spoilage despite preserving and canning more food than Mennonites. The economic loss from spoiled food, combined with the labor of preservation and ice harvesting, exceeds the electricity cost of Mennonite refrigeration. The Amish approach costs more in money, time, and food waste, while producing inferior results. Communication during winter storms. Amish. No phones means no ability to communicate during winter emergencies without physical travel. When blizzards hit, Amish families become completely isolated, no way to call for help, check on elderly relatives, or coordinate community response. Life-threatening situations require someone physically traveling through dangerous conditions to seek help, creating additional risk and delaying emergency response. Mennonite. Phones are permitted and considered essential safety tools, especially during winter. Mennonites call to check on vulnerable community members during storms, coordinate emergency responses, and summon help immediately when needed. The communication capability transforms winter safety by enabling rapid response without requiring dangerous travel. Isolated Amish during blizzards face genuine danger. An elderly person having a medical emergency cannot call for help. A family running low on heating fuel cannot call suppliers. Parents cannot check on adult children living separately. The isolation that seems tolerable in good weather becomes life-threatening during multi-day blizzards when travel is impossible. Mennonite emergency communication enables community care that Amish cannot provide during severe weather. Mennonite church members call lists of elderly and vulnerable members during storms, ensuring everyone is safe and has necessary supplies. Amish communities must wait until travel is possible, meaning vulnerable members might suffer for days before anyone realizes they need help. Children's winter activities. Amish. Limited indoor play and activities mean children continue full work expectations regardless of cold. Outdoor chores must be completed even in dangerous wind chills. Children do morning and evening barn work in darkness and bitter cold. Indoor entertainment options are minimal: no television, no video games, no electronic devices. Reading and simple games provide only entertainment during long winter evenings. Mennonite. Indoor activities are plentiful, and work expectations are reduced during extreme cold. Children participate in church youth groups, indoor sports, and social activities. Work continues, but with common sense adjustments for dangerous cold. Television, computers, and electronic entertainment occupy winter hours, and indoor community centers provide winter activity spaces. Child safety in severe weather differs dramatically. Amish children must complete chores regardless of temperature, creating frostbite and hypothermia risk. The expectation that children endure discomfort without complaint means some suffer cold injury before adults recognize the danger. Mennonite parents use common sense, canceling outdoor chores during dangerous cold and keeping children inside during severe weather. Educational differences during winter compound year-round educational gaps. Amish children in one-room schoolhouses heated only by wood stoves sometimes face school cancellations when heating fails or conditions are too severe. The limited school facilities and resources mean winter disrupts education more significantly than in Mennonite or public schools with reliable heating and modern facilities.